This is probably a good idea. So, I don't even... It probably wasn't that long, but I don't remember exactly when my last recording session was. I really need to do a new series, because I wasn't planning on just having it be completely B-side Celeste after completing the main series game. But the way I've been recording, that seems to be the case, but I know B-sides are gonna take freaking forever to do, so I need to record a new series. But I wasn't really sure what to record, so I figured I'd at least do this to get myself in the commentary groove while I try to figure out what I want to do. And there's just a bit of options. I've tried a couple first throughs, and I'm not quite sure if they're strong enough to actually carry as a new series yet or not. It is more so a feeling of what I feel after playing at the current moment. If I could control it, I wouldn't count any of these deaths, to be honest, because I feel like I'm paying more attention to the Audacity grind than I am in the game. But I feel like if I just cling myself to death against the wall enough times, I'll eventually, I'll be subconsciously learning at the very least. Yeah, it's just the random thoughts going on in my head. Alright. That was maybe not what I should be doing, but I feel like I'm finally making progress on this. Okay, that does not break, so I might have screwed myself over, possibly. Eek. Wait a minute. Do I have to keep using the bulldoze guy? Like 10,000 times? Is that how I'm supposed to be doing this? Wish I would have found that out earlier. I made it. But what good does it do? Oops! Well, that is what I have to do. My reactions were on point, just not... I just didn't have a game plan after react to not die. I probably should have been with the platform there, shouldn't I? I'm gonna run out of stamina. How did I not die from that exchange? Can you tell I am not paying attention? Like, I feel like I'm just casually dying here, not even intending to practice at all or anything. Alright, dang it, I probably could have had enough stamina to get back up there. But instead, I decided to get Dodo. But what's new? Like, I feel like this entire session of my B-side recording, this particular B-side recording session, has just been me being dumb. Just having an excuse to play a video game and actually feel like I'm recording. And what I'm trying to say here is I am just procrastinating the next project. That's the only reason I'm doing this. So I don't really even care if I make any progress on this stage, which is, it's got perks and cons to it. Gotta admit, like, there's some good benefits to not being worried about dying all the time. I do feel a little bad for, like, it, because it makes me think that this doesn't count. I'm not really trying, and yet the game's gonna count my death count. But when's that stopped me before? I think I'm gonna start trying a little bit. I'm slowly getting back to trying. Okay, now that I'm not cross-sitting in my chair, maybe now I can put on a serious face. It's so weird. Growing up my entire life, I have not really been a cross-seat driver. And yet, here we are, as I'm playing this video game, sitting Indian style on my chair that is not made for that sort of fashion. This is dumb. This is very dumb. There's no way I'm gonna be able to make it back before my stamina runs out. You know, for a B-side, I mean, yeah, this felt intimidating at first, but it feels really much like there's a lot of generosity with this darn stage. And I don't know why my dog never came back. Yeah, I think call the platform a dog. What's it to you? How did I not die? You can tell how much attention I'm paying, because it did not look like it looked like I was on that top part that would crush me, not the bottom part. And even then, I'm still surprised the bottom part didn't kill me. That's the same mistake I made last time, wasn't it? It's gotta come back eventually, right? Eventually... maybe I've had dumber. Yeah, they're really generous with this crystal. Like, they want you to be able to hang out over here. Alright. I just don't... Dang it. How do I get past that fast enough? Maybe I have to ride it back a little further than I've been doing. Stall for time a little bit up on this guy. Oh, eek, I forgot you can fall through it. Frick. Actually, this is not a bad idea. Frick. Okay. Now I should just be able to ride it. Still not good enough. No, maybe if I time it just right, I can bounce back onto this platform and climb over while I'm waiting for Doggo to come back. Speaking of Doggo coming back. But man, that time's gonna be way freaking precise. No, maybe I should actually make use of this thing to see what's ahead. So it just goes on for a long time. God, I am not. I'm kind of regretting doing this B-side already. Just gotta get to the checkpoint, and then we'll be done. I've got as far as I had, just pretty much by muscling through and experimenting. Was wrong with a little bit more experimenting. Oh, where's the feather? Come on, feathers renew, right? All my time playing this game, I never realized the frickin' feathers don't respawn. I never realized they were a one-done deal. Probably because usually if you screw up something with a feather, you die right there and there. Speaking of screwing things up... Aha! I was gonna say, if I could only get over there without wasting my dash. Little did I realize, frickin' have this thing. And now I have nothing. Doggo, come back. You can blame it. Oh, I forgot I don't have a dash, which is the whole reason I was stalling up there in the first place. Now I just gotta stall for enough time for it to come back, and I can dash. Come on, come on, come on. No, 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 no. Ugh. Well, at least now I know why they give me both things I usually associate with refreshing my dash. Because I need them both. Yes! Oh, that almost worked. Oh! Right. How? Oh, go, 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 go. Mr. Krabs. What? Yeah. I am really not paying attention if I didn't even notice they didn't grab the wall. Oh, come on! That didn't register as a hit! And that was the end, too! Oh. I know what I gotta do. It's just a matter of getting the muscle memory, I guess. That's not muscle memory. Look at this. Oh, frick. No, of all things I could have screwed up. Why that? I gotta give props, this is a really fun platforming section. I thought it was pretty bold at first, but now I've gotten used to it. Okay. Oh no, man, that was the end too! I just choked because I thought I was gonna hit the wall and then there was nothing to catch me, and now I'm just starting that over. How do I describe it? I'm just gonna say the first thing that came to mind, go from there. I was gonna say, it helped being half asleep for the beginning chunk of this, because it made like the learning process less stressful. But I'm not really sleepy, but I definitely don't feel like my... I guess I'm sleepy, just not in the traditional sense, like it's in the middle of the afternoon, I shouldn't be tired. But I guess I'm just like I'm in a zen state. A little too zen, I guess, is a good way to put it. And maybe I am asleep a little. Despite not feeling tired. Maybe it's just like a little 5-year-old saying, "Mommy, I'm not tired, I don't have to go to bed," kind of tired. It'd be pretty nice if the checkpoint was right at the end of this room, because then I could just end off the recording session and actually do what I was originally procrastinating doing. I think I got an idea of what I want to do for my next playthrough project. And I'll probably be uploading... You guys will... considering how late of a B-side this is, it just feels redundant to say it, but because I haven't really narrowed down time by the time of recording this, I'm gonna say it anyways. I think I figured out what I want to do for my next playthrough. I was originally going to do a first through of Ukulele in a possible layer, but I'm not sure if it's really like clicking as a first through game for me. So I might make it like a really long JackitK tries. Maybe I'll finally do a JackitK tries in the Alfred style that I've been meaning to do for a long period of time. Like, I really feel... If you ever watch Alfred's videos when he does a playthrough, I think the Pokemon Sword and Shield one that he's currently doing is a good example of it. I know a lot of old style Let's Players may feel like it's a bad thing, but I think it's an ingenious... ingenious makes it sound more original than it actually is, but it's a good... I really like it, and if I'm trying to figure out what the heck I'm missing in order to be able to do it. Because it's an editing thing. I feel like if I need to be a little bit better at editing in order to do it. Oh man, I'm scared. The fact we're seeing the hair means we're at this part already. But yeah, I might just like use the fact that I have so much ukulele footage to turn it into an Alfred style JackitK tries, where I pretty much like do a full playthrough of the game, but like do an immense amount of editing with it, so it pretty much turns into a highlight reel. That's what I mean by it's like not an original idea, but like he really inspired me to really get curiosity in the idea. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Wow. And we still haven't hit a checkpoint yet. Jeez, like this is bull. I'm choking on my saliva out of excitement. Oh, I was trying to double dash. No, you don't have that ability yet. Oh dear. Why do I keep missing the dogs? Like, I guess my TV is a bit more crummy than I give it credit for. But still. Oh, I'm supposed to momentum jump off that. I'm glad I did this, even though I have way too many Celeste recordings already. This game is fun, and I always have fun when I pick it up. No matter how BS the level design can be in these B-sides. The B for BS. It's even got the S part in the side part of the name. That joke would have been more funny if I actually, like, put a little more effort into it. Momentum jump? Okay, so when's the part with battling? Because I get the feeling that's where things are really gonna sink. That's not a bad idea. But then I still have to hit the thing. And it's probably simpler if I just dash in the air. Eek. No, I would dash, but I probably actually need to save my dash in that section there. I'm gonna have to dash, because it's just barely enough. And if I need my dash later, then, well, I'll find out, and I don't have to just keep worrying about it. Oh, that's that's evil. Especially on that TV screen, I barely saw those purple spikes in the water. I could definitely see a player, like, swimming down, not going all the way deep, because why would you? The water is safe. The water is safe for the past 2 rooms. And then, you gotta do it all over again. That's just cynical. Thankfully, I got past it, so I don't have to redo that particular section anymore. I guess while I'm hitting the next roadblock, I think the first thing that gave me the little bit of inspiration to actually go through considering, like, doing highlight reels and of gameplay instead of just having a playthrough based around it was Mario Super Strikers. Okay, how the heck do I even... Oh, yikes. I'll finish my story in a sec, but oh man, I can't believe they're actually expecting... No, there's gotta be something I'm overlooking. Oh! That is just crazy. And now I gotta, like, get the feel for my momentum, so, like, just enough time to dash without hitting the wall. Am I gonna hit the bottom yet? Yes. Super Sluggers. I was actually gonna do, like, a highlight reel of Mario Super Sluggers, but problem was, like, the first hour or so wasn't funny, so I didn't really have anything to cut away to. But I mean, ukulele might work in that style. Oh dear, I needed to save my dash for something, didn't I? Now, I get the feeling like all this is in vain, all this talking. I'm just making conversation with myself, because if I'm going to do anything with the idea, there's no way that we've reached this far into this B-side playthrough and not have me actually do this stuff. I wonder if we're actually going to face off against Madeline or Badeline, Utterlin at all. Going through with this. Remember that one room that I started the video on? That was fun. I'm nostalgic for it already. At least this stuff hasn't been too bad. It looks worse than it actually is, I guess. It's the same. Eek! Like, oh man, that. Okay, that wasn't see. A lot of this stuff is not as bad. Looks real bad, but once you actually go in and do it, especially considering all the other stuff you had to go through in this level to get up to this point, it's a lot less bad than it actually seems. Like that area, I just have to dash pretty much as soon as I get the crystal, otherwise I've already fallen too much to make the jump. That's fair B-side exploration. And I can live with that. Alright. And then go up here and... Why am I out of the rhythm now? Okay, and do this here and boop 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 da 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 da. I think I need to go diagonally up somehow without hitting the ceiling. A little too far there. That's supposed to be a diagonal. And I've been doing so good with inputs today up to this point. Like, usually by now in the recording session, I've complained a lot more about putting in the right inputs than I have currently. Yeah, that definitely needs to be a diagonal up, and I think if I can do a diagonal up, I'll be able to pull it off. Just have to do it instantly. And of course it has to be a diagonal up. Which, the ceiling still feels... In my subconscious, the ceiling feels so low that, like, I'm instinctively not... Between, like, my thumb being comfortable with the left stick position and the ceiling height, something like that is messing up with my subconscious. I think what it is I'm going right, and my very first reaction, and I have to press the button as soon as I hit the crystal, which I'm still holding right for. So my thumb goes to the left a lot more easily than it does to the upper left in this sort of situation. Maybe talking about it will train myself out of it. If only that was enough. Maybe I can do it repeatedly now? Yes. That's good. Wow, time flies when you're having fun. I can't believe we're already at half an hour in this recording session already. And this is supposed to be a short one. But I should have known better than to like have B-sides not be a form of procrastination. But at least I can say if I do more recordings today, my commentary will definitely be warmed up. So apologies like if you guys watching this particular video end up being more for the beginning page to get my commentary going for other videos, but I think I got in the groove real quick, and like because of the style of B-sides, if the commentary really sucks I can just edit into a death montage. I've already done so many death montages over seconds that I've just been focusing on talking the entire time. So it shouldn't be that big of a deal. I really like to hit a checkpoint though, so I can like... This is supposed to be just a sample of the B-side, and yet I feel like we're already more than halfway through it. Oh man, what if they... There's a very small section of Chapter 7 where you first get your double dash. So I didn't really even think about it until this recording session. But what if they make a whole... Like the whole climatic part facing off against Battleland is not the end of the B-side. And they make a whole section of the level just trying to climb back up with your second dash. Oh man, I don't know if I'm ready for that. I potentially was thinking of completing the other B-sides before doing Chapter 7, specifically because I don't know if I'm ready for Double Dash B-side. I don't know if I'm ready for that much intensity out of my controller. Why do I keep getting tripped up in that area? Well, at least I can't say I keep getting tripped up in that area. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to call it apart after clearing this room. Unless there's something really big that happens. Ah, man. An inch of progress is still new progress, though. My god! Oh man, if I would have died to that last set of spikes in that room. I know I said I ended off here, but we gotta be close to a checkpoint. This part actually doesn't seem too bad, it just seems exciting, which means exactly why I screwed it up. It's like that one ending part of Chapter 3 with the crystals all at the end and you're just dashing to try to clear as much ground as possible. Alright, okay... This is where I hit a checkpoint, right? Right. Oh dear! Oh, I forgot there's not going to be any new music, because this is a B-side, so it's the same music. I said I stopped at the freaking checkpoint, but how can I? So close. Probably like this.